Rick Johnson, he says, definition of FU money. When people calls and says 300K to be at a local place, X tomorrow for 1 hour, you can without pause. Tell them FU. You're so rich. You can just have that attitude. FU rich is the end goal. You know, I think optionality is what you're talking about there. So if you have enough money, I think I've given you guys this before, but I'll talk about it again. So, you know, I'm sure you guys heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? And he's got multiple steps to that. I kind of truncate that a little bit, and I only have 4 in mind. The first one's just survival, right? So most people live in that. They really don't have many options, or they don't feel that they do. They're just, you know, trying to get to the next paycheck so that they can cover their bills and get by. They don't have any discretionary income. A lot of people live in that state for the majority of their life, which is unfortunate. The next tier beyond that would be status. So, you know, these are people that are materialistic. They want to keep up with the Joneses. You know, their neighbor gets a nice car, they get a nice car. Somebody else gets a new iPhone, they want the new iPhone. Again, none of these stages are wrong. I just want to be clear about that. It's really just, you know, what drives you and potentially also how you've grown up. And you can change at any time. You can decide that this other stuff is more important, right? Any one of these tiers, you can decide that that's the new thing for you. The next level beyond status is freedom. And I think that's what you're talking about. So being able to go and do and see and, you know, participate in whatever you want to, whenever you want to, really with whoever you want to. Or don't want to, right? If you just want to go with you and your family, you can rent out, you know, Disney World, and then it's just you and your family. I think it wasn't Kevin Hart, but he was telling me about, you know, somebody else threw a birthday party for their kid, and that's what they did.